Phrasal verb with get. 1. Phrasal verbs with get in pairs associated with a context. Get together with versus get on with. Get together with, if two or more people get together, they meet in order to do something or spend time together, having arranged it before. Get together, with a hyphen, is a countable noun that means a gathering of people, especially for enjoyment. Example, shall we get together on Friday and go for a drink or something? She went home for a family get-together over the weekend. Get on with means to have a good relationship. Example, it's important that you get on with your colleagues. Get on with versus get behind with. Get on with means to continue doing something, especially work. Example, I'd better not stop now, I need to get on. Get behind with means failing to do as much work or pay as much money as you should do by a particular time. Example, she got behind with her mortgage and the house was repossessed. Get something over with versus get away from. Get something over with means to finish or reach the end of some unpleasant work, experience, or duty. Example, I'll be glad to get these exams over with. Get away from, to leave or escape from a person or place, often when it is difficult to do this. Example, we walked to the next beach to get away from the crowds. Can't or couldn't get over something versus get away with something or doing something. Can't or couldn't get over something means be very surprised or shocked that something has happened or that something is true. Example, I can't get over how much money they spent on their New Year's party. Get away with something or doing something means to succeed in avoiding punishment for something, to do something successfully although it is not the best way of doing it. Example, she thought she could get away with cheating on her taxes. Don't try to get away with not paying your train fee, an inspector might come on and want to see your ticket. 2. Other phrasal verbs with get. Get on. Get on with something means to manage or deal with a situation, especially successfully. Example, we're getting on quite well with the decorating. Be getting on, if you say it's getting on or time is getting on, you mean it is becoming late. Example, it is getting on, we'd better be going. Get on for means going on, almost. Example, it was getting on for 11 by the time we left. Get on something means to go onto a bus, train, aircraft, or boat. Example, I think we got on the wrong bus. Get on means to grow old. Example, Uncle Michael's getting on in years, he's 76. Get over. Get over something or someone means to get better after an illness, or feel better after something or someone has made you unhappy. Example, she was only just getting over the flu when she got a stomach bug. It took her months to get over Michael when he ended the relationship. Get by. To get by in, on, or with something means to be able to live or deal with a situation by having very little of something you need, such as money. Example, how can he get by on so little money? We can get by with 4 computers at the moment, but we'll need a couple more when the new staff arrives. Get around or around. Get around something means to find a way of dealing with or avoiding a problem. Example, the committee is looking for ways to get around the funding problem. Get around somewhere means to travel or move from place to place. Example, you need a car to get around town. Get around to something or doing something means to do something that you have intended to do for a long time. Example, I wanted to see that movie but never got around to it. I'm going to have to get round to filling in my tax form soon. Get at. Get at, if you ask someone what they are getting at, you are asking them what they mean, usually because they have said something indirectly. Example, I really think you ought to apologize to you-know-who about you-know-what. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're getting at. Who? What? Get at something means to suggest or express something in a way that is not direct or clear. Example, you mean I shouldn't come tonight, is that what you're getting at? Get at something means to reach or obtain something, especially something that is difficult to get. Example, I've put the cake on a high shelf where he can't get at it. Get at someone means to criticize a person repeatedly. Example, he keeps getting at me and I really don't know what I've done wrong. 3. More examples with get. Questions and responses. Example, what exactly are you getting at? Let me put it another way for you. Example, how did they get so behind? They just weren't organized enough. Example, how do you get by on a mortgage? I manage somehow, though it isn't easy. Example, when are you going to get around to it? Soon, I promise. Example, how do Tom and Mary get on? They're great friends. Example, Will you manage to get away soon? We certainly hope so. Example, shall we get together this evening? Sure, that would be nice.